Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Charles and you're watching Prime Time. I am back for a brand new video. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while, but I am back for a brand new video. I just dropped a video on my Cemetery channel not too long ago, so go over and check that out now. And today's topic is we want to talk about what is death row. And I'm going to read what is death row. Death row, also known as condemned row, is a place in a prison that houses inmates awaiting execution after being convicted of a capital crime and sentenced to death. The term is also used figuratively to describe the state of awaiting execution, being on death row, even in places where no special facility or separate unit for condemned inmates exists. In the United States, after an individual is found guilty of a capital offense in states where execution is a legal penalty, the judge will give the jury the option of imposing a death sentence or a life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. It is then up to the jury to decide whether to give the death sentence. This usually has to be an unanimous decision. If the jury agrees on death, the defendant will remain on death row during a parole and habeas corpus procedures, which may continue for several decades. Opponents of capital punishment claim that a prisoner isolation and uncertainty over their fate constitute a form of psychological abuse, and that especially long-term death row inmates are prone to develop a mental disorder if they do not already suffer from such a condition. This is referred to as the death row phenomenon. Estimations reveal that 5 to 10% of all inmates on death row suffer from mental illness. Some inmates may attempt suicide. There have been some calls for a ban on the imposition of the death penalty for inmates with mental illness, and also case laws such as Atkins versus Virginia to further this execution still take place for those with clear intellectual disabilities due to poor legal representation and high standards of proof. I want to say this. If you commit a heinous crime, and when I mean heinous, a bloody massacre, mass killings, killing children, you should be sentenced to death. You should be sitting on death row. You should be waiting an execution because there's no excuse for the crime you committed. And I think that any sentence you give a person for murder is not going to bring that person, the victim loved one back. It's not. But we got to start showing example and start telling people that it's not a game. You commit crimes, you commit heinous crimes in our state, in our city, and in our county, then you could be sentenced to death, state or federal death row, but you can be sentenced to die. Comment down below and tell me if you were sentenced to death, what would be your last meal before execution? Comment down below, post notifications, hit that big subscribe, hit that big notification, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.